tuh padahal gerak tirisna
mani ya teh
mau makan itu
harusnya harus aku tuh mani mas abang beli si bawen benar
ini di mana santai guys ya. Guys ya sabar saja guys, santai saja. Santai saja guys, santai saja. Wah situ nih. Wala. Cegukan guys. Wait. Aduh. Dingin. Mandiin. Nanti masuk angin. Ngebag goblok. Anda mau guyam. Mikael Elise full Prancis guys. kiper jeung si MF nya teh Spanyol hiji. Oh yo Kroasia teh. Norwegia.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already it's Luis Suarez!
It's Luis
That's what you call
Suarez.
inspired goalkeeping. Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. And they're quick to get it back.
Wey.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward. He's got the athleticism, he's got the staying power, and he loves to press. And just keep an eye out for that drop of the shoulder. He loves to go past opposition
No
players.
He
Prem.
would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chouameni, Kovacic. Quarter of an hour play. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. Say. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe.
That was superb
Bisa
goal.
kok ini
Well,
enggak.
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. It's rising! Oh,
Norway.
Norway! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to try the shot!
Welcome
And
guys.
he kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
No, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now he's running away.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with some net to.
Yeah, they clearly
Oh, great lead! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's their second quarter of the game. Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hoisted. Oh, good.
Astagfirullah.
Again in a trice, and they are soaring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And the shot! Well taken ball. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get...
That is the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway. 45 minutes to change their fate. And it's Batistuta. Tunde. It's a deception. His positioning was spot on.
But beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Ush.
John Shawley!
Anjir.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for them.
Aing.
Norway are having a ball here. Here's Kane finish!
Anjir. Goblok.
That's a sharp finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves. And you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Luis Suarez! Oh, wonderful! What a goal!
Não, é aquilo, guys.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That defending is unapologetically just chance for a shot!
Astagfirullah.
That's a tiny finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great. Real chance! In he goes again. Corner number 3 coming up.
Bahaya. 8-0.
And that's it. Many thanks for Jim. And with that, it is a very good night to you.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So away we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential, and it... Balde makes a dash for it. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's
Si goblok.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wants to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
But often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake is all it takes to make a difference.
Kubasu. Today, now it's Yamal.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
He's having a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Balde. Quality ball. Passing is crisp and he shoots!
Anjing bisa
It's a
gitu.
goal!
Belok, belok.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here.
He's had a shot!
Anjir bisa gitu.
Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure.
He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Nunez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Pete.
Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That was good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
And the shots! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team was very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second quarter of the game.
Udah.
Rijkaard!
Anjing. Masuk.
Goal! They are purring, truly purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better.
No.
Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. De Bruyne. Raul. Could move up a gear here. Vicious ball here.
There will be 3 minutes.
Could be danger here. Rijkaard. Yamal. Well, it's Batistuta. Raul. The referee says that is that for the first half. offside scoreline like this. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Spain really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Xavi Alonso. And here's De Bruyne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's on it. Can he get away?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir up revival.
Look at this. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Darwin, spread it left. No, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Batistuta. Defending was strong and firm. Foot in. Probing pass. Chips it through. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he was quick to react. Played towards the other side. Now it's Raul. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's intervened well there. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Raul, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul. De Bruyne. That's a shade
There
onto
will
this
be
one.
1 minute added time.
And he's lost his man. And Batistuta!
Itu langsung anjir.
Oh, and the referee said that is it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Enggak bang, untuk hari ini
They
enggak
can
bang.
And will trouble
Just a quick
more or less
announcement. It
everyone.
is now time for our special lottery.
Your reflections
Please
then,
grab the
Jim.
tickets you were given when
Spain
you walked into the
desperately
game.
failing.
Udah nanti kapan-kapan lagi bang. Masa tiap hari? Kapan-kapan lagi ya? Oke, terima kasih Bang.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this: who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, it's played into the area.
Yeay.
Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly. He's having a hit! It's loose now, they want to get it back. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. He's having a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Scholes. That was not the one. Mbappe! He's having a shot! Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Ferran Torres. Look at the space. Oh, it's a shot!
Kelantan gitu nih. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out and he doesn't have a good look at it. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come in.
So look up and deliver. There's the header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba, Hazard, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. King on for a third of the way through the game.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Conte. Now it's Ferran Torres. Kutchu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saliba. This is Batistuta. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Shot, surely! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Ferran Torres! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Has been indicated.
Saliba. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, both both sides would have expected a closely fought
I'm
match.
afraid to
and
tell you
that's
that
pretty
we're
much what
expecting
we've got
traffic
so
to be
far.
heavy after
The
the
early
final
exchanges,
whistle
I
today.
think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Duran Torres.
Spain get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 13,
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
coming on the
Messi,
field. Number
Raul,
21,
pitches it off in.
number
Conte.
19,
And it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Promising position, and he's definitely onside. Chance to deliver. Khan claims it without any fuss. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Scholes. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Williams. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. Conte. 60 minutes played. Can he latch on to this? Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Ronaldinho. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Batistuta. Real chance! And it's in! And they're back in front! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Gamba Osaka have their lead. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a lovely, neat pass. Opts to play it back. Decent chance! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is compellingness, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Batistuta. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Drell. Looking for the run. And this is Raul. And this is the referee.
Hey.
Offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he cuts out a supply.
Hey, hey, hey.
The ball is bounced loose now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but
And the header is disappointing in the end.
look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Yamal. Cannavaro makes the interception. Ronaldinho. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Lupa nih. Lagi nih kok guys, anjir. Kawan timnas pakai smart assist. Smart assist na diaktifkan. Bater mah welcome guys yang baru gabung guys. Kita bertarung dengan jaringan.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico. Yeah, yes. And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Iniesta is offering a wry smile there. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Swings it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Periode aingnya.
And he's straight offside. Rijkaard engages and forces him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone backward here. Rijkaard. Raul. Still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's gone loose. So look and place it forward. Iniesta. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Haaland! Quick look, then plays it in. Good read, needed to be. And it's been given away. Crossed in once more. Picked up, chance! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time. Oh, he's got that
Pelanggaran,
and it's a
anjing.
penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Khan to save this spot kick and his team. That is some save from Khan. Right card. It's a sweeping cross. Corner number 2 then. Tacho. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Raul plays it in. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Batistuta. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. This is Iniesta. And a chance! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Hindi berumunan.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. Real. Oh, it's hit the post. That pass has been just real chance here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's had it taken off him. Raul. Can he get it through? That signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go, it's Raul!
And he couldn't
Seru
quite
banget
find the
kiper.
target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
He has found the way through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Batistuta. Defending was strong and firm. Scholes. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to get it clear. No. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne. Hakimi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba. And this is
Yo, kembali.
He's one up, shapes to shoot. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. This looks promising. This is Batistuta. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Good effort from distance. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Hakimi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Raul.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number
Here's
17,
Batistuta.
Neymar.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite see now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is as much as we have time for. Performance of perspiration, work, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not
Hello
today.
everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you
After
know
all of that,
we'll be
Jim,
able to
what are you
catch
thinking?
today's match
Staying
broadcast
desperately
live
failing
on
to
Network
impose
FM
themselves on
Stadium.
the game.
Set. Terus masih naon eta guys. Sok efektif ya sana mah.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off.
Welcome,
The
guys.
excitement's already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. That's got things underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Shot! Boy! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Totti. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
Well, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Staying with the corner there first. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. No goals as yet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti. This is Hazard. And they've got a throw. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Batistuta. Madrell. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's 11. Top score! Significant strike. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
1 minute at a time.
You thought it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the manager...
Signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. They have themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
A better stadium fund.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That looks a good ball through. Ronaldinho! Oh, good finish! Spain are all square. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 10.
strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it's Batistuta. No, it's Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Camavinga making good progress. And it's Hazard. Fermin has the space to scheme. Saliba. Scholes. Batistuta. So what can they make of this? That's been intercepted. Simeone. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. They can now introduce the first of their substitutes. De Ligt. Modric. Fermin. Hazard. Ambitious ball here. And it's Totti. That looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta. Spain have reclaimed it. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And Shevchenko. Simeone. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Totti.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses. Oh, what play? Was somewhat off target. And the referee's looking at his watch. He could be done here. And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
Bentar guys. main ML mang.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game. Sounds like a big
Ah,
game.
gue masih
Everyone
bawah,
involved
Bang.
is
Masih di bawah.
absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's goes for a shot!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Iya ada bang.
Perfect placement. The one
Waktu
place the
malam
keeper
Senin aku live ML tuh bang.
Fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of
shoots. Well taken goal.
Malam Senin waktu itu aku main ML.
No time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that.
Shapes to shoot. What a wonderful goal. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was
Ah,
get
enggak,
it
Bang.
under
Aku mau
control.
banyak
And it was
Davidnya,
always
Bang.
gonna end up in the back of the net
Bisa.
thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Madrell. Taken back almost at once. It's an imaginative pass. Madrell. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Applies the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Out towards the flank. That's been intercepted. Rodri. Nicely shaped ball. That's not put well. Cannavaro.
Xavi Alonso.
Now it's got space here. Saliba. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Batistuta. Looking to add to his goal. Ronaldinho. Spence. It's Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. Hazard. Ronaldinho. And it's Hazard. Madrell. Ronaldinho. One goal so far. Short changes him with that pass. Scores! That's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
2-up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They have a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
This stadium. Thank you very
Spain
much for your
claiming the
cooperation.
lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. The second period is underway. Rodri does well not to be outdone there. It's been slipped through. Well, it's a key interception.
Xavi Alonso.
Raul. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Now it's Raul. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cannavaro. Scholes. Ronaldinho.
Welcome guys, yang baru gabung guys.
Substitution in progress.
Spain with the corner. There first.
Ngawur.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
He certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So time for change. This one's been on the cards for a little while. Shevchenko to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And it's Shevchenko. And here's Hazard. The pass is intercepted. Good looking ball. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko, he is onto this. That looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Danny Olmo. And he cuts out the supply.
Xavi Alonso.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Batistuta. It's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Xavi Alonso.
Batistuta. Hazard. Hazard! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Looking to play him in. Danny Olmo. And that is expertly dealt with. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's been played through. Oh, it's burst through. Oh, just the keeper now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 2 minutes. Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably across the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Spain palpably. Added time is on. utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side.
Welcome guys. Welcome.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find...
It's roll! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. And it's Rijkaard. Threads one in. Hernandez. What's going on to this? Keeper has taken decisive action. No. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quality ball. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Raul.
Telat.
Raul finds himself offside.
Telat ngoper.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Back on the ball again. And here's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? And that is out of play. Kivior getting this one clear. Half an hour played now. Spread it left. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Scholes. And it's Azar. Beckham. It's Kimmich. It's a good ball out wide. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Beckham. And here's Forlan. Cannavaro. Oh, good-looking ball. That's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. And this is Forlan. Cannavaro. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They've rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy with the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them...
Batistuta! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitutions taking place.
Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's only too happy to take that back. That's Batistuta. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rijkaard, and he's picked it up out wide, serves up across. Keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need...
Goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Liguria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Shevchenko. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And again! It's run loose. And again!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. This Batistuta. He has found a way through. Batistuta. And a play for a goal kick.
Beneran sih goblok.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
comes it in. Oh, that was vital. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Masih sejuta. Oh my God.
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, Nilsson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks as ever, Jim. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I like it because he's got a certain elegance about the detail. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! The goalkeeping.
Cucurella is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation.
Keoper.
Xavi Alonso. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Vitinha.
Vitinha.
Cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Well, it's Ronaldinho. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a lovely, neat pass. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Azar. Back towards the middle. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. And he's picked out the run. It's bounced back off the post. Odegaard. destined for the flank. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Silvestre. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Raul. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Wonderful save by Martinez. Delict is very much of the nonchalant pass school of defending. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Raul. The most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Shot could be on, and he's found a way past. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vitinha. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Cannavaro. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! It is the pick-me-up they all long for! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Spain, number 13, Raul.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
It's a pretty loose pass. Delict. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Looking for options. Can he finish? And he hits the race. 2-0, right them off. Back they come. And he stuck it away as if laser.
Andreas Shevchenko gitu dulu.
Anything that close to the front of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And claimed it back swiftly. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Martinez comes out and deals with it. Tries to pass it through to Mendy.
Anjing.
Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Just nonton man sudah
Yeah, a
senang
fantastic
apa
run and a
apa.
fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 9. Manchester United now on the verge of victory. Save for a few.
Ah.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the...
Dua game deh. Welcome guys, bentar ya. Wah, Haji Dew, anjir. Haji Dew.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop it.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard. Baresi.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cannavaro. Baresi. Iniesta. Xavi. He's picked his way through. It's Xavi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Iniesta.
Andreas Iniesta.
Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he skips past his man. Rijkaard. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Iniesta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he is dashing away. Nakamura. Can he get on the end of this? Gerrard. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Although gets across to intercept that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Baresi. Iniesta. He's got away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Name in your side to register very close to the break not only creates a real buzz in the dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
There will be one
First goal of the game. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage.
Shots! Oh, it's come off the uprights. tucked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Goes for a shot!
Jarak
Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi cuts out the pass. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No way through. Gerrard. Now it's Thuram. It's a really well measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading.
Oh no, what has happened here? Aimed at the far side. Cut it out. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some fight.
Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And smartly reclaimed. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Applies the finish!
Ay, yang dikit-dikit asuk
And
gitu.
that would have been game, set and match.
Nakamura really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thuram. And it's Nakamura. Oh, well measured. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. It's Jangan! Oh, and that should have been two. Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Time is running out here.
Yeah.
They're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Nakamura.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from you.
Out towards the flank. Silvestre was in no mood for any of that.
Look, there has to...
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.
Ya Allah.
Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity. No margin for error. We are faced with absolutes. Win here, and they survive. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much underway now. Spain must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Diaz is onto this. Ronaldinho. And this is Totti. Shevchenko. Shot goal! Superb goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Spain are already chasing. Real chance! Hazard. Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Diaz. Totti. And he shoots!
Bangsa.
And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Chance for... That's a sharp finish.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Batistuta.
Oh, super fun.
Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Delict. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's... It's Totti! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Italy really do like to play the long ball.
How does that work for you?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
He might be in here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Diaz. Cannavaro. Saliba. And it's Scholes. Well played. That has knocked out the danger. Now it's Diaz. Yamal. That's really nicely played. Saliba and Hazard. Silvestre. Delict. Scholes. Ronaldinho engages and forces him off the ball. He's intervened well there. Hazard. Madrol. Can he get it through? And the referee has blown for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from
Hello,
here.
attendees.
There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the
With the
adversity.
father of a boy in a blue
That
hat
is the first half
currently
done.
make his
And
way
we
to
are
the
ready for what
information
follows
centre.
in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's having a hit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Diaz really might have let his reputation get the better of him.
Totti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thought he clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a sharp pass. A drill. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Raul certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Xabi Alonso ticks it up for the goal kick. And it's Shevchenko. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Now it's Danny Olmo, looking for the run. Oh, good taking him. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Substitution the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Raul, number 24, Scholes, number 8, Xabi Alonso, number 10, Ronaldinho, number 7.
Can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shevchenko,
Keeper gets his hands on it.
Striker, number 14,
And here's the chance to counter.
number 22,
Mohamed Salah.
Messi, number
Modric.
21,
And
Mohamed
the pass just keeps it ticking over. Well played, well sorted out.
Spain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking fair.
Danny Olmo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. And here's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good take, and is he in? And that is as far as it goes. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle, and it reaches an unfortunate end.
Those of you making their way home on
How would
public
you summarise what we've seen
transportation
today,
today,
then, Jim?
Turun anjir kali visi genap. Ntar guys Ntar guys. Bentar guys, ada telepon dulu guys. Assalamualaikum. Kumaha teh? Oh, foto KTP. Mohon teh siap. Mohon teh. Mana nih KTP teh? Bentar guys. KTP. Bentar ya, bentar. Sabar guys. Ini cepet. Bentar ya, bentar sabar guys. Sabar dulu.